So when a guy friend zones, it's not definite. We tend to, like I said earlier, continue to evaluate. Um, we give it a chance. A lot of times when a guy friend zones, they have the idea of giving them a chance eventually. You know what I mean? Not all the time. Sometimes it generally is we just want to be friends. But for a guy, when we friend zone a woman, usually we'll give them a chance somewhere down the line. You know what I mean? And that's the difference between men and women. I feel is women a lot of times they won't give you that chance. They will show you signs and give you a chance prior if if at all, and that door's shut. Sometimes it's shut from the beginning. They just don't see you that way. You're just a friend. As for a guy, even if we just are friends and I've seen you as my buddy and my friend for years, we'll give it a chance. I mean, we'll be like, hey, let's just be friends right now. Talk, see how it goes. We'll leave it open for a possibility of dating, and that's just kind of how guys are. It's just the difference in our social or workings. That's just how we are. So we try to take that and apply it to a woman's idea of friendship, friend zone, and that they fundamentally work different, and that's where you have that conflict and that problem and that misunderstanding there. You know what I mean? And a lot of times when guys get friend zoned, they try to stick around to see if there will be a chance, or if they can like weed their way in there. You know what I mean? And try to get that chance to date that person. And that's just not what happens. And if you notice, you flip it. Um, usually you can vibe with a girl if you friends on them and be cool, really. You know what I mean? And it's just how we work. The flip, we just interact differently. It affects us differently. You know what I mean? Uh, if a guy's really interested in a girl and he's friend zoned and he tries to stick around, usually it's emotionally damaging. Even if they tell you, hey, it's okay or whatnot, or especially if you're telling him about your boyfriend and whatnot, it emotionally destroys us. If we truly like you and we chose to be friends doing that, it really does. It emotionally destroys us. Um, versus the flip, you know. Um, guys, we give women chances. You know what I mean? Not saying that's bad or good or not even dove into that's just how we work. We'll just give it a chance a lot of the time. So a lot of our female friends, if we don't see them purely as friends, and we do have that opportunity there, we'll give them a chance. See just to see. You know what I mean? Not even on some just like, hey, let's fuck type of thing, but just if you genuinely like someone, uh, and you friends them, then we'll just give them a chance just to see. We never know. We're just kind of we're that's part of the logic. You know what I mean? It's like the logic is I can't tell if I never give you a chance, so why not just give you a chance? We don't really, even if we evaluate beforehand, we keep it open. You know what I mean? Um, but you know, there is cases where we friends and a woman purely just want friends. Like you're just my friend. You know what I mean? And the whole pushy thing goes both ways. It's not just one gender. It goes both ways. You could be really creepy as a woman. You know what I mean? And I know I've been told, a couple times I've seen everywhere that a lot of girls think guys just want sex, and that's not true. You know what I mean? Sex is a big prerogative of ours. It is a big drive in our nature, but we in relationships, you know what I mean, with being friends and whatnot, and actually dating, we want someone to emotionally connect with, we want someone to emotionally support us. I mean, not even just with sex, but just being there, giving us a hug, making food in the morning, just showing that they care, because a lot of the world doesn't fucking care. It doesn't. Um, and you flip that, women want safety, security, and, financial, just like that support there, you know what I mean, to help support in a world that, uh, being victim of sexual assault and whatnot. It's definitely more leaning towards women. It does happen both genders, but it happens a lot to women, and having that safety there, you know what I mean, in a relationship. Obviously looks applies. I mean, I believe that every romantic relationship starts off with looks. I mean, that's the first thing you have. There's no way it can't. If you're attracted to someone, you've never had a conversation with them, why are you attracted to them? The way they smile, the way they laugh, the way they dress. That's the looks. You know what I mean? It still starts off with looks. I'm not saying that's all it has to be, but it starts off that way. That's all you have to go off of. You know what I mean? Even if you were friends beforehand, you know what I mean? That attraction, you know what I mean? The way they look, and then eventually when you get to know that friend more, you see who they are, and that romance grows, and then you want to give it a chance, maybe. So I think that's pretty much it for my friends and my friendships and friend zone. Again, if you have any more questions or whatnot, or disagree, which you're free to disagree, just put it in the comments. Uh, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I think for my next video that I'll be doing a subject on will be what was it? I had it. Uh, I'll post it. I can't think of it right now, but I'll post it eventually on the next subject I'll talk about. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say on friends and friend zone. It's different. There is a lot of gray. Obviously, I didn't tap into the gray because it's spectral. So I'm just gonna keep it on the normal, like usual.